Hello everyone, Benjamin Webb from Capsule Computers. This is David
Nykl.
You might know him best from Stargate Atlantis, where he plays Dr. Zalenka.
That's right, that's me. How you doing, man?
There you go.
Good, man.
So, how long have you been in Sydney for?
This time around, this is day 3, so we just got it on Thursday. It's Sunday today, and wow, what a big show here at the Expo grounds, at the Olympic grounds.
You enjoying Supanova?
Yeah, it's big. It's a huge show, yeah. It's the first time I've done Supanova, and it's I'm surprised at how many people are out here.
Have you done Comic-Con before, though?
Not at Comic-Con, no. But Dragon Con and some of the big ones in the States, too. Yeah, those are huge as well.
So how are they in comparison to Supanova?
Well, you know what? This is probably this is certainly the biggest show I've seen in Australia. And compared to those, I mean, it's just as big. There's like 20,000 people came through today.
Oh my god, that's absolutely crazy.
Yes, Stargate Atlantis. How did you come into that show?
Well, it was an audition. Goodness, it's about 5 years ago now when we started. It was supposed to be a day play role. It was supposed to be just one day, and they ended up keeping me around for the next episode, the next one, and things just sort of developed from there. I think they needed somebody to share the techno battle with Rodney.
Yeah. With you and Rodney, you're always talking to each other and stuff. Was that planned between either scriptwriters or you and David Nykl, or?
Yeah, well, it started sort of as I started writing for the character, and this sort of tension developed between the two characters, and so they started writing towards that, and it was a classic sort of bad boss or hard boss to get along with, and the guy that has to try to fight his way through it. So it's a good dynamic. It worked for the show.
And how much did you actually get to contribute to your own character's development?
Well, I think it's a kind of a reciprocal thing with the writers, right? They sort of see what you're doing with it, and then they start writing for what you are doing with it. A lot of the Czech, for example, that I speak in the show is mine, because the writers didn't speak Czech.
Yeah.
So they would just sort of write in speaks in Czech, and that's how a lot of that started.
Did you ever say things that didn't relate to the script at all?
A couple times. A couple times I got caught out by that. The Czechs were saying, "But why would he say that?" It's a joke.
Can you give us an example?
Oh, I don't know. Já s tím hercema nemůžu pracovat. That's a famous one. That was, I can't work with these actors. I said that during one of the and that actually made it into one of the episodes. I said, I can't work with these actors. And the Czechs were asking me, but why would you say actors?
Awesome. What's your favourite role that you've played besides you on the Stargate?
Well, Stargate was a lot of fun. I just played a guy on Mortal Kombat, which was a lot of fun.
Oh my god!
Yeah, like a studio executive. It's fun to play the baddies sometimes. That was pretty enjoyable. Doctors and scientists for a long time. A lot of stage work. I like a lot of the stage work.
Yeah. Do you ever feel like you're typecast as a certain role?
Well, you go for types, right? You're in a certain category, and so it's not completely typecasting, but it's a genre, and it's good for an actor to sort of be in a type of character so that you're recognized as that.
What's the character you've played which has challenged your genre the most, or challenged your own?
Maybe something that's a good question. What's been challenging? Everything's challenging to a degree, right? Zalenka, you get used to it, and it became sort of like, you put the blue shirt on, and it felt comfortable. But then once you sort of come into another show, then you're sort of trying to get the temperature and get used to what's going on. So there's a bit of a period of adjustment going, but usually by the time you're cast, you've worked on the role enough, so there's not that much. It's always a challenge, and it's never completely walk in the park.
Awesome. So we've got time for one more question.
We're a video game website. We do video games. Do you play any video games?
Oh yeah. We got the Wii at home. We play that. It's the one I've been playing recently. The Wall-E game on Wii. It's a pretty fun game. Yeah.
Would you ever consider any voice acting for any video games?
I'd love to do that, sure.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, well, thanks for joining us.
Okay, my pleasure. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.